Crossing New Horizons 3.0 update has been out for some time now, and like many of you, I've had many tourists on my island. Whether you like it or not, having these tourists on your island is absolutely amazing. It's a nice refresher from the villagers that you had on your island, whether you've had them for a long time like myself, or you're someone that likes to rotate villagers every once in a while. When it comes to villagers that are on your island that you don't like personally, there are many tips and tricks that you can use to quickly get them off your island. And I kind of thought about this and wondered if the same tools apply to these tourists. If there's a tourist on your island that you don't necessarily like, do these same tools apply, and can you get the tourist mad? So in this video, I'm going to try and find out if you can get these tourists mad and eventually move out of the hotel. Before we get started, if you're new here, be sure to click subscribe and click that bell to get notifications so you don't miss any new Nintendo content. Alrighty, so as you can see, I am here on my island, and the goal for today, like we discussed, is trying to get these tourists off your island. Now, this is a little bit different here with Cephalobot. He is one of the villagers on my island. Same thing with Paulo here. And someone who is a tourist on my island is someone like Marlo here, who happens to wear this touristy outfit that is already in the hotel. I haven't really had a chance to customize it yet, but we're going to try and see if we can get him off our island. And one of the first tricks that you can use to get a villager off your island is to hit them over and over and over again with a net. As you can see, I'm doing it right now. He's not really doing anything. Not even reacting in like an angry way, something that a villager would do. Yeah, I really don't think that you can get these tourists upset on your island. They're just happy-go-lucky. They're in a carefree mood, and they should be. They're on vacation. They're at a hotel. They're on a pier. They're on a 5-star island. You know, so it's a good time to be a tourist. Another way that you can get villagers mad is running into them over and over and over again. So I'm going to try and do it here with Marlo. And as you can see, we are not really getting anywhere with this. I did also do this with another tourist as well. But I also had no luck with Pippi, I want to say her name was, but so it doesn't work when you hit the tourists over the head with a net, and running into them doesn't work either as well. So I thought about something else we could do, and that is crafting a pitfall seed here. And of course, super easy to craft. All you're going to need is some clumps of weeds and some tree branches. And they basically go into a little trap, something that you can see right behind me here, but that is actually a fossil that I have yet to dig up. So we're going to try and get Marlo in this pitfall seed. It might be a little bit difficult because you have to get them in the pitfall seed to begin with. Alrighty, so we finally got Marlo in the pitfall seed in this little like barricade that we made, and we're going to try and get him in there. See if he will walk right in. Yep, just got to give him a little push. And there you have it. And I actually never did that before, so I unlocked some Nook Miles there with that. But I'm kind of coming to the conclusion that you can't get these tourists upset, which is totally fine. But in a case where you didn't like a tourist and you wanted them to move out of the hotel, maybe they were in a room that didn't really fit the theme of the room that you designed, or you just want to kind of have someone new in that room or the VIP room, you can kind of get someone new in there, but unfortunately, this isn't really working. Now, I did try and do this with another villager when it came to the pitfall seed option in Pippi, and that too didn't really result in anything. She didn't really care, and I don't blame her because she is on vacation, but you can't get these tourists mad, which is kind of cool. I mean, I thought for sure they would still display these same emotions when it comes to your other villagers on your island. You can still talk to these tourists. They still get really excited when you do, you know, certain emotes around them and all that and reactions, but they don't really get upset, which is really interesting. So that means Nintendo basically programmed these villagers and tourists that are visiting the hotel to have like no reactions whatsoever. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. Unfortunately, we came to the conclusion that you cannot get these tourists upset. And if you don't really like that, let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts about this. For more Animal Crossing New Horizons content, keep it locked here, right here on this channel.